everybody, and welcome to Flay High Field, where the 8-4-1 Westwood Wolverines will host the 5-4-3 Hopkinton Hillers. Mike Gay, along with Craig Tedites, will be joined at some point by the infamous George Bukavalis. He's a working man. Apparently you and I are not.
Nope.
So this is a must-win for the Hillers coming into Westwood. Their playoff hopes are barely alive. Westwood looking to follow up on a 1-0 win earlier this season. At the time, it was the best game Westwood had played. They've gone on. They went in a little bit of a rough patch. They've put together, 4 straight wins?
Yeah, I believe that's the case.
And they're playing, they're not necessarily the top level of soccer that this team's capable of, but a very good brand of soccer.
Yeah, so the Hillers coming off of, I think, a tie off of Holliston, in Holliston. So we're hoping that we can meet their compete level, there being the Hillers' compete level, as do or die for the Hillers to try to see if they can scratch out a tournament seeding.
Absolutely a perfect day here, a perfect fall day, October 19th. And the Hillers will control. So a little bit unseasonable weather today, about 62 degrees at the start. Westwood pressing up, that's Tommy Bukavalis, one of the senior co-captains.
That's positive right off the bat. At least there's a compete hustle level.
Absolutely. Nice step there by Jason Moy. And that's Craig Barron getting the start for Westwood. Left back. Gets the ball up. That's Josh Morrison-Deutsch. Kept in. That's Kevin Lyons. Gets the ball over to the middle.
That was Clayton as opposed to Craig getting the start.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I call most boys in high school, you call them the father's name or vice versa. So that'll be a throw-in for Westwood. Kevin Lyons on the far side. Another senior, a senior-laden team here. Gets the ball over to Brian Gay. Gets it right back into Josh Morrison-Deutsch to Bukavalis. Back to Gay. He'll switch it over. There's Moylan.
That's a complete push, by the way.
And that's
it's a nice shot by Bukavalis. It's all right. Let's get on the front foot early. This is a positive thing for us. We're showing positive movement in their third, as opposed to trying to be a little bit more finessed out of the gate, Michael.
I concur.
Concur is the operative word on a Friday afternoon.
So a 3:30 start. This is a great change for the boys, getting out of school before they have a chance to really think about what's going on. They're out here getting ready. And Westwood showing that they're...
There's a football game tonight.
That is correct. There's Jason Moy. There's Jason Moy, and that was an overlap by Michael Tedites. Again, nice poise by Bukavalis. Back to the Zanger, Kevin Zang. There's the other Moylan of the two, Patrick, a junior.
Man on.
One Moylan to the other, Michael to his brother Patrick. They'll use the keeper, Daniel Ventura, another senior.
Ooh, that is a risky play, but effective.
It is. Westwood, nice control here. Gotta be careful there. Barron, that's going to be a throw-in.
That's going to be a corner. So,
yeah, there was a
combination play in the top third. Defensive third, I'm a little less inclined to try to do that. I like to move the ball side to side as less to do small touches in the back.
So Westwood, early in the season, struggled on some of these set plays, corners in particular. They've done a nice job of locking things down. I didn't make it out to the Hopkinton game. Oh, that's a break for Westwood.
Is that off the post?
That's off the post, yeah. And that's going to be a break. I'll tell you, that's a tough spot. There were 3 Hopkinton Hillers, and it seemed like there were no Westwood players around. So a pretty easy header. Westwood fortunate that hit the top post. Hopefully they shake it off. Early mistake.
Yeah, I mean, we can't be giving away corner kicks. If you're riding the offensive player off the ball, that's one thing. But just to kind of give up the ball because we're trying to be cute in the backside, that's a problem. Oh, Josh Morrison-Deutsch was almost on his horse. Good step up by Bukavalis. Nice. He's making a run.
A little too heavy.
No, it's going to create some problems.
I think I saw what Josh Morrison-Deutsch was trying to do. They're trying to lead. Bukavalis just a little heavy. Pushed it to the keeper. So if you're new to watching these games, typically it's three of us, George Bukavalis, myself, Craig Tiedites. We are self-proclaimed homers. We will be one-sided in this affair. It's going to be all Westwood.
That's a nice ball.
That's a mistake. Oh, tried to put it in himself. Great job by Michael Tiedites. You know, there was one point where he just tried to control that ball. If he controls it, that's a goal for Westwood.
Yeah, he's not going to be happy with that. I think he was a little shocked and chagrined that the actual defender didn't get it.
A swing and a miss by the defender.
Yeah, we've got to capitalize on those items. We have to be ruthless in the upper third, given the fact that Hopkinton has conceded few and far between these goals. I think 10, if I'm not mistaken, which is not a lot.
It's going to be Kevin Zhang. You got a Hiller coming hard. We'll just push it out the side. Nice play by Kevin Zhang. No sense in getting cute there.
So we're compromising our full field view to ensure a closer vantage point for the viewers today.
And we will thank/blame Michael Moylan for that.
Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted you to say.
Yeah, that's going to be thrown in Westwood. Nice job by Jason Moy. Jason Moy, another senior. Jason Moy applying early decision to Brown University.
I think a lot of these kids are.
To Brown, or early decision?
An early decision.
Yeah, my son Brian, early decision to Northeastern. That's applying, not necessarily going.
No, I understand. Boy, we are getting pushed off the ball really easily.
That's a great ball. That's Kevin Zhang coming in. A little bit of struggle here in the near side defensive area, but better to put out the side than let a free play develop in the box.
No, that's true. But again, it looks like we're getting I'm going to say beaten to the ball, but the Hillers are bringing a little physicality to the match today, Mike.
So looks like this might be a long throw in for number 25. And that's another
cannot clear out in the middle. I don't know how many times we can say it.
So a couple of mistakes, and Westwood fortunate to not have to pay for it. Switch it over. Nice job. Gets in the middle to Tiedites. Tiedites will go long to Kevin Lyons. Nice header for the Zach defender, number 8 on the far side.
Oh, now we got to pressure it. Now we got to pressure it. Sorry, I'm being a little boisterous in the microphone.
There's Bukavalis and Tiedites.
That's a nice move by Michael.
Tiedites.
No, I was saying Patrick Moylan really was shooting for, because that was a tough ball to get off his feet. Okay, now trap it, please. I'd like to have got it settled to his feet and then moved it.
Good defensive play by Brian Gay. Throw in for Westwood.
Feeling out process, as we always say, but short of kind of a breakout.
Michael Moylan coming into Brian Gay. You're coming in and lack of communication there for Westwood. Legal throw.
Well, that's a squandered opportunity. Nice ball by the referee. Put some nice English on that. Oh, nice. The gaps are a little bit too big here, Michael. The gaps between our play.
And here's Bukavalis. He's got Tiedites. Try to thread the needle again.
Now look, we've given up the midfield. We've given up the middle. If indeed we do not move forward, we've got to get back. It's just, you can't just say up.
Yeah, Coach Grant in the last game in Millis, very vocal about that. Lots of walking going on, and really looking for some of the senior leadership to step up and give 100% effort 100% of the time.
We really need to get on the scoreboard first here. And that's going to be a challenge. That's
a good ball, and that's going to be a goal. So that was no man's land for Daniel Ventura, and it's an unfortunate goal for Westwood to give up. But I'll tell you, you're lucky to be in this game, only 1-0 right now.
I don't know what it is. Home field means nothing to these boys. I know you get me positive here, but I don't understand it.
Okay, so Westwood, you're down 1 goal. You've came out with intensity, but
I don't know if we came out with intensity. We came.
Two dice goes through 2 defenders. Serve it up.
That's not good enough, guys. Come on. Now we're going to go to one-on-one ball, which is not.
Nice ball. Kevin Lyons.
Oh, should it be one time?
Serve it up. And that will be a corner kick. So Westwood corner. Let's see if they can capitalize themselves. Down 1-0, 10 minutes into this match.
I mean, I hate to say it, Dan should have come up and just punched that ball.
Yeah.
Then again, he was beaten to the ball. No Westwood defenders there at all. A clear shot from the Hopkinton Hiller. It's a nice finish by the Hiller.
Yep. That's a handball, Westwood, so that'll be a...
Who'd you pick it up on?
I believe that was on Kevin Lyons.
Yeah, that came in with some pace and some spin. Not the best of corners.
So, frustrating start for Westwood, down 1-0. Shaky in the back middle there on that last play. No substitutions for Westwood. They're going to stick with the original starters. Nice ball from the keeper. And that was a shoulder up on the back from Michael Marlin. There's another dangerous play.
This is what happens to this team, right? So we concede a goal and we start to kind of...
This is the very place where they just scored this goal.
No, what I'm saying is our team starts to break down in terms of their continuity amongst one another. Start blaming, pointing fingers.
Another play, almost the exact play. Okay, and that's going to be a save.
Okay, how can that happen? This George. I'm glad George is not here because we will be saving him from clearly a visit to the EMT or EMT coming up here rather.
Another play. Nice play, nice defensive play. So Coach Grant, I can hear him up here. There were some of our players who thought that play was offsides and they stopped running. Definitely giving Coach Grant some agita.
That's not our, you know what? That's not our play. Going long like that, we've been playing such simple ball. Nice Brian Gay stepping up. Okay, he was off.
Yep, that's a good call.
Okay, but you can see how the Hillers are on the front foot now. They know that they've got Westwood, who's not equaling their energy level.
Michael Moore gets his brother Patrick.
Patrick, you have me making him run? Just way too hard. Like, I don't know why they don't switch on, Mike. It's very concerning. And if this plays out the way we think it plays out in terms of their overall record, and are they in the tournament?
They are.
Okay. If they're on the road, that's actually going to serve them better. It's almost like the Red Sox. I think this home advantage, there is no advantage at this point. Westwood's got to be on this one. Josh.
The break for Westwood. Michael Tiedites gets it over to Josh Morrison-Deutsch. Nice defense by the Hillers.
Kevin Lyons, get off your feet. There you go. A little bit premeditated. I think that whole play. I think the Hillers caught on to it, get a little give and go action.
So I wasn't at the Hopkinton game. Similar play from Hopkinton, or
no? The energy level was so much different for the other game. The intensity.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Hopkinton. I'm talking about Hopkinton.
What do you mean?
How did Hopkinton play? Were they similar?
Yeah. They didn't have. They weren't threatening in our third per se. Our defense played pretty good lockdown defense, but right now we're giving up way too much territory in the back compared to the first match.
That's a great play.
That's a corner, right?
That's gonna be goal kicked. No, I'll tell you. So that's a play where, our center defenders, with a great play by the Hiller on the far side, and we were one step behind, thinking it was going out there. So it's another great example of just give 100%, put yourself in a good position. This is Patrick Moylan near side.
Let's. Oh my goodness! I always get concerned about that because that's the end result, which is a bit of a. Now we got a break. Josh George, make the run, a strong run. You're way too. Okay, Kevin Lyons, he's going to catch up.
He's going to be there.
And he played the corner. Yeah.
Maybe a corner kick.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kevin knew what he was doing. He used the.
Momentum, taking the ball out of bounds. Might as well just play it off.
Yeah, exactly. Played him off.
Kevin Lyons will kick it.
Mike, I apologize. I mean, I was trying to be more positive, but just conceding so early again is so frustrating.
Play it short.
Ooh.
Bit of a thud there. Trap.
Good to your feet. There you go, Brian. Okay, so now we're in the third. Let's keep it in their third and make some runs. We're too stagnant, Mike. We're too stagnant. See. Well, put some pressure on the defense.
Take advantage of it. Take advantage of it.
Jason Moore.
Play the ball flat. Have a rip.
Oh,
nice idea. Almost threaded the needle into Tommy Bukavalis.
and I like how you didn't go into New England idea, because it's an idea, right, Mike?
Yeah, it is an idea.
Okay, so this is better probing, Mike. We can't. Yeah, have the Hillers chase. We want the Hillers chasing.
That's on. Oh, a little too much.
You know what? These guys have to figure out the wind, and the wind is carrying that ball. You almost have to throttle it back.
23 minutes to play here, first half. Westwood trailing by 1. Kevin Lyons puts it over to Bukavalis. Bukavalis plays it through. Oh.
Now watch the counter. Watch the counter. So they've proven they can break the back line. Watch this counter. Clayton, watch it. Ooh. Clear to the outside. Keep him to the outside.
It's a great ball.
Ooh.
Plenty of time. Kevin Zhang, you got time. Time and space.
Emergency relief valve there. Brian Gay using the extremity to clear some space.
It's going to be thrown. Nice job by Brian Gay. Far side. Okay, plenty of time and space here. No need to kick it away.
So you look at the table or the standings, Mike, and you look at the various teams, their goals for, goals against, and this is our goals for and against are a perfect reflection of what this team is. We give up really just unacceptable goals. We can score but it's so hard to play from behind when you just, we're starting to play really well now.
Yeah. And I think we're a fairly emotional team in the fact that when we've got to lead, we're a different team, and when we're down, we tend to hang our heads.
Yeah, and that's unacceptable. I mean, these guys are not dealing with adversity well, nor am I, but that's fine.
That's why we have counselors. So play it through. Oh, what a play by number 25 in the back middle.
Nice, Brian Gay. That's what we like to see. We need
overlap there.
So right now they are backing the bus in there, Michael, in terms of Hopkinton. Nice play by Patrick. He's got to get back. Got to get support. Got to get closer. Our defenders need to be closer. Nice play. Charge him. Nice.
Good job here. Give him. Nice ball. There we go, Michael Moylan. See if he can beat the center.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Nice defending. It's all right. There's about 20 minutes, so we've got a change coming in.
Yeah,
Clayton out.
Connor Buckley in. Clayton Brown out. We've got Stavros Mikalakos in. Kevin Lyons out. Connor Buckley will throw the ball in for Westwood.
So in general, I'll retract. I think midfield is holding our own here. We've been probing, but really not being able to break that back line, which Hopkinton has conceded a few goals. So we're going to see if we can try to uncork that defense.
Stavros just into the game, unable to control it.
No, it was
a little bit of a tough pass.
Yeah, dealt a little challenging ball.
Nothing like welcoming somebody into the game by giving him a tough ball to handle.
Tommy Bukovalis getting a shoulder in there. So we were spreading out a little bit better than the prior game. I think we're using the field a little bit more effectively.
Nice pass, Bukovalis over to Michael.
See that we're giving Hopkinton too much space in the defensive. See how much space they have? Getting choked up about it.
Yeah, it's emotional. There's Stavros Mikalakos. That has to, you got to be given 100%.
Well, he was tracking back on. Oh my goodness. We need to do a better job of clearing our lines, Mike. I mean, that ball that Hopkins just took is a function of us not being able to judiciously break out of our own third, and so. When we resort to just booting it out of our end, we're better than that. We have better quality, and we should be able to work it out. Gay, who is anticipating, and I like that. Oop. So he says he switched Michael Moylan to the back?
No.
He's just more
defensive mid. He gets run over. They're going to play on. Advantage Westwood. There's Michael T.
No, he's going to make a shot, I guarantee it.
Nice job. So I like that. Nice. Nothing bad comes out of a shot like that. The defender.
No, but Stavros was right there looking for scraps,
which is great. I mean, I think you put a shot on that, and the keeper didn't handle it clean, but the ball did not ricochet far enough away.
So Patrick does a nice job heading the ball. Okay, so quickly, let's counter, Josh.
Yeah, trap that.
I guess you have to trap it before you release it, right? Oh, come out.
Nice
Dan
job.
Ventura. So short of that kind of 50-50 no man's land on that long, 60-yard indirect.
Comes Josh.
Put
the pressure
I'm
on.
not a big fan of the long ball. We're giving him way too much space. I've been saying it now for 20 minutes. That's a great ball. Nice stop by Dan.
There's Josh Morton-Deutsch coming out. Okay. Never in any real jeopardy there, but also dodging.
We need composure. It's a fine line. You need our back lines to be aggressive and have composure. Okay, Connor, nice play. Going now, Jason. You have him. Okay. Nice ball, Morrison Deutsch. Have a go at it.
Nobody home. Over rotated. So they've got Brian Gay on the back, outside back position.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, I feel a lot better when he's in the middle. Coming into the season, he wasn't really comfortable in the middle. Coach Graham has put him there quite a bit.
Who do they have?
So they've got Patrick and Zhang in the middle. Both of them, definitely capable, but I think the speed, kind of a race sometimes in the middle isn't there.
So this is going to be a test of whether we can break them.
Westwood, how did they score the goal? The one goal?
Oh, it was on a set play. Oh,
Great play.
That's right. Tommy having a go at it.
Yeah.
Josh trying to set him up for a 1-2.
Yeah.
And you can see how Hopkinton's they're difficult to get through that tandem in the middle.
Yeah, the center back and the 25.
So that's why we have to have our wings be able to penetrate and show some nice slide tackle by Michael Moylan.
Yeah, nice job, Michael Moylan, covering up Brian Gay. Brian Gay made an attempt to come up high, and that's
too easy.
Wide open.
Too easy.
Here we go. Out of the pack comes Kubalis. Nice ball. One touch.
Are you seeing energy here? Are you seeing it's almost like a chess match to some degree now? It's slowed down a little bit, Mike.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to say. I think I think there's want there, but there's definitely a little bit of a lull in the game here.
We came out and as George will attest, we did not measure up to the level of intensity of Hopkinton at the first whistle, and that somewhat cost us.
Give him.
Oh, Mike. We just need to do a little bit. I mean, Patrick did a nice job. Well, that's a really heck of a play by Patrick Moylan. There you go. If you make a nice play, let's not compound.
Yeah, not adjusting to the wind. We're just kind of punting it down there.
But if it's not on, Mike, then don't go for it. To me, that's like you have possession, maintain the possession. That's a good call by the ref.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go Westwood. I was going to say that would have been incorrect. So Westwood, 11 minutes, 20 seconds to play here in the first half. Substitutions for Westwood. It looks like that's going to be Ryan Lewis as well as Eamon Doherty, replacing Jason Moy and Josh Morrison-Deutsch. 2 seniors for 2 other seniors. Ryan Lewis coming off a bit of an illness. Hopefully he's back to 100%.
Again, too easy. 3 Hillers there and 1 Westwood player.
Mistake.
Stavros gets support. Okay. Tommy, use him. Use him. Oh, nice turn.
Looks too hot to handle there. Buckley overlapping.
He just. Back. Yeah, there's. Okay, there you go. Oh, he's getting hacked left and right.
That's up top.
Oh!
Stavros Mikolakos not able to get a body part on it.
The challenge there, it was a deflected ball. It was an unnatural kind of way it flew into the box. But he's going to goal.
No, I love it. I love what I'm seeing out there. It's gonna break for Westwood. Unlucky, and that's gonna be a corner kick. So Westwood gets a bit of a break there.
This is a challenge. You dug yourself a hole.
Yeah, you only got 1-0. I think Westwood showing signs. I think they're controlling the ball pretty well. I think wind has been a factor, not in their advantage.
As I mentioned prior to coming on the telecast, I knew we are challenged anytime there's a element of wind. Oh, that's a bad ball. And I can say that. Corner again.
Let's see if we can get one up.
But they need to urgency. They need to get on and ready to go because time is a ticking.
Yes, it is. Speaking of which, 8:53 to play here in the first half.
And so, Mike, you must be proud. No lyrics, no musical scores today.
Great ball. See if somebody comes home. It's funny. Nobody was going to goal.
Yeah, nobody challenges it. Like, how can you not?
Well, it's just like unfortunately, like the corners when we're defending. And that's going to be a break.
Ooh, let's not compound the challenge. Okay, there you go. Someone's show for him. Someone's got to show for him.
Put some pressure on him.
Yeah.
Here we go.
But you see what I mean? Like, they're winning every ball because we're not contesting any ball. It's very frustrating. It's a nice challenge by Brian Gay. And he's indecision. He has awarded it to Westwood without a...
Yeah, that was, I think the 2 of them talked about it. Said, yeah, that was off me. Looked like there was a nice pass by Brian Gay up to the middle. We got a counter. We got a streaking Ryan Lewis down the left side. Oh, there's a slip. Take it yourself. Take it right by him.
No, too much.
Yeah, he's got to give it up. When you fail to actually break through.
Well, when the defender tripped, that's where he said, "Oh, there's the door. It's open." But
yeah. Nice play. He's on. I mean, you gotta communicate there. That's just poor communication for Westwood. And I'm not sure who's at fault there, but I mean, you got 2 guys standing on top of the ball and nobody coming out with it.
Nice
job, Brian Gay.
Yeah, there you go. He won it. That's unfortunate. The lad kind of used the bank shot off his inside of his foot.
Nice play by the Hiller. less than 6.5 to play.
Just so frustrated. Danny, what are you gonna do? Release it. Okay.
This ball gets out to Ryan Lewis.
There you go, Ryan.
Nice to feet. Feet ice. Switches it over. That's Stavros Mikolakos.
No, there you go, Stavros. Someone supporting Tommy. Okay, so we're trying to probe, which is, you got to do that with this team. This Hopkinton Hill. Nice turn.
Get back to him. It's a goal kick.
Watch.
5 minutes, 28 seconds to play. First half. Westwood trailing the Hopkinton Hillers 1-0 on an early goal.
So as I said earlier, we need to get the first goal, because what happens is we then chase the game and we become individuals as opposed to collective soul. I had to get that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, now challenge, Eamon. He's got to release the ball. Let's go. There's got to be a level of just, maximum.
Come to the ball.
Maximum
output.
output.
Come to the ball, Eamon. This. I'll tell you. You've got an advantage there, and now you don't. That's a really good thing. Holding of the shirt there.
Stop moving the ball. Let's go.
Call the Hillers for a hold. I didn't see it, but I'm not going to argue with that call down below.
There's a fan who is imploring the team to move the ball, and I can understand why. So this is what the Hillers do, right? They just stymie you, they just frustrate you.
Check to the ball. Let's go.
Nice play by Ryan Lewis.
It gets taken down. That's clearly a foul. Who's the referee saying, this is not football, that's later tonight, sir.
Okay, so look, we are getting access to the beginning. We are getting the midfield wide open. We just cannot create anything, Mike. That's someone's got it back. Who's Michael Mullen's got to track back.
It's going to be a throw-in for Westwood. Wrong place, wrong time for the official there. Right place, right time.
So tonight, which Celtics' second game up in Toronto, Mike.
Yes.
That's a big break between the first home opener and the first game, and it's like what, 4 or 5 days? Not that much, 4 days.
3 nights.
3 nights.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to exaggerate a little bit, and you didn't play along well.
Different ball. We got a Drew DiStefano's into the game. It looks like he jammed his thumb there.
Who did?
Drew DiStefano, 14 in the center of the puck.
Yeah.
It's offsides. Just by about 5 yards. So less than 2.5, actually 2:15 to play here. Westwood trailing 1-0. Let's see if they can put some pressure on and get a late goal to tie it up first half.
So this is what George has been talking about. Run a high line here, which we are doing, which allows Dan to run onto the ball. That first goal was just a kind of just amalgamation of players within the 10 yards. Oh my goodness, great play by Michael Moore. Oh.
Start working!
Yeah, that wasn't a good play.
Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt.
Both of them are hurt.
I thought Connor hit his head. Whiplash on the turf is really what I saw. They need to validate. Yeah, I think anytime you hit your head, it's prudent to get them out.
Yeah, it was Michael Moylan and Connor Buckley. Let's see if they're going to go back to Clayton Barron or if they'll go with Justin Lowe.
I'm
Clayton
struggling with this home. It's not an advantage for us.
You know, I mean, is it a turf thing? Is it just a...
No, it's not a turf thing. If anything, we're a turf team.
I don't disagree with you. So Clayton Barron will come in for Connor Buckley.
Nice trap by number 11.
This is a danger zone.
Nice shot
Nice
by
job.
11.
Yeah, that was number 11 for, actually, excuse me, number 10.
Number 10.
Touch Brian Gay.
Is that what they call him in the school?
No.
One touch Brian Gay. That's a nice call.
Ball!
Clayton there, at least positionally, getting ahead on the ball. The Hillers now, we had possession and we were threatening for a little bit, and now we've
Nice job
on
Brian Gay.
our heels here. It's going to be a Coach Grant halftime discussion, which will be interesting to see what happens.
Okay, you got less than a minute to play here. Let's have a sense of urgency. Drew Stefano, center of the park.
Yeah. Okay.
Freshman.
So, the entire team, we are possessing the ball, and we're giving the ball up unnecessarily. I mean, if it's not on, then retain possession.
Yeah, so Westwood trailing 1-0. A couple of early scares for Westwood that could have made it a little bit worse than it is. After 40 minutes, 1-0 Hopkinton. Westwood will try to regroup in the second half, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody, to Flay High Field. Friday the 19th of October, where Westwood trails the Hopkinton Hillers 1-0 at the half. Joining us after a long day of work, George Bukavalis. How is it out there in the streets, George? How's business for T&G Electric?
This is great. I've been done better. People are doing projects.
George, I understand you're going to be booked on CNBC Squawk Box to talk about the local economy. No, Monday? No, that's not happening.
Not that call yet.
Okay.
Phone is ringing quite a bit, but not. Neil, what's Neil's last name for Squawk Box?
Cavuto?
Neil?
No, but he doesn't do the Cavuto. That's a Fox network as
Oh,
opposed
sorry.
to CNBC
Yes,
with Jim Cramer.
Quite a difference there. Oh, Kramer's a Squawk Box?
They got quite a few squawks.
Yeah, there you go. Kramer's a big fan of my company, Box. Talking about it quite often.
Well, now's an opportunity to buy as the market's been down.
I'll tell you, it's definitely a buying opportunity. Westwood trying to make a run right out of the gate. Bukavalis gets the ball, tries to thread it to Jason Moy on the far side. That's going to keep it in.
Let's see if Westwood has made any adjustments in the second.
Let's see. Defensively, they've got Connor Buckley back out on the field, so Connor must have recovered from the injury there. That's a clear push, but they will get away with it. Corner kick.
Well, if I'm Hopkinton, I'm doing that same play against our midfield. Ride him off. That wasn't a foul.
Yeah, absolutely.
He kept pushed off, and he wasn't sturdy enough.
Well, 2 hands back. I mean, it was a foul. It just didn't go called. Didn't get called, which means it wasn't foul.
So maybe you have to take the tumble.
Corner kick for
Into that's a good corner.
And it's Kevin Lyons.
Josh Morrison, get it to your feet.
Serve right back in. Nice header by Connor Buckley.
the sun is a factor right now, John. It's still high enough that it's affecting the boys.
Well, the only good thing, George, is going to force our team to keep it on the turf because.
I would hope so, because that is our strength.
So Westwood 8-4-1. The Hillers 5-4-3.
Come out, Dan. Watch the spin.
Daniel Ventura collects the ball there. Nearly ran through it. Zanger gets it out to Brian Gay. Brian Gay will up the side, turn the ball over. He's got to be better than that. Got to be better than that. You know, at the same time, nobody coming to show. You know, what do you just punt it down there? Or?
We are just okay. So maybe at the banquet, I'll get up and talk about when you get the ball, you have to explode. You cannot just get the ball and lazily move the ball. Get the ball, explode, and go forward.
So
turn and go is really.
Another corner kick.
I think we're giving them another chance here. This is
And in that
Who's
play,
on the far post?
that would be
George,
number-
would you recommend far post?
on every player as well. So we need to see a sense of urgency in the second half.
Well, we just gave up. We just gave them. We're not marking.
Can't leave it late.
Nice defensive play by number 24.
Very important that match for Westwood. We need to keep this momentum and winning streak going.
Yeah, but I mean, if we can see it, can't they within themselves understand that they've got to ratchet up their play?
You know, I agree with you, and there have been times where we've kind of been lethargic, but you know, is it something about traveling into Westwood here? I mean, do we give the opposing teams a special kind of water because you know the teams that have come in here have played a pretty good brand of soccer, or is it just that we're
no,
just
we're
not,
flat.
We're flat.
We're flat every match.
Nice ball, Tyler Cavallis. And that's going to be a foul on Tyler Cavallis. I don't blame him for that foul. He got fouled about 4 times going down himself.
The push in the first place.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, you know, that's a frustration.
Play physical, shoulders.
But I think, you know, the two-hand grab by Tommy, you know, you miss 3 fouls, and that's what happens.
It's like in hockey. You never see the first infraction.
Frustration play at the end there.
And this keeper is definitely using the clock.
We're giving them way too much time. There's nobody.
That's what I've told George. You missed the beginning. We're giving him time and space.
Communication again for Westwood.
That's in. No, I mean that is a rocket of a shot, Mike. I mean, that's a hard ball to stop.
Yeah, especially with this wind.
See, they feel it. Hopkinton definitely feels it.
Jason Moy up front.
Looks like the parents are more engaged right now.
They didn't stick hard. And the ball is in the air way too much.
What?
Anybody gonna challenge that ball, guys? Yeah, this. Yeah.
defensively. Good, start it up again. It's a nice ball.
Okay, make a run, make a run, make a run, make a run.
Who's
Who's
got numbers up here?
okay? Sue's filling.
Needs to be an opportunity for Westwood.
Have a rip.
That's a nice ball. Finish that.
That is
a goal. That is a great build-up by Westwood. Side to side. The ball was flat. That's how you break teams down. That is when we're at our best.
Absolutely beautiful goal by Michael Tita. I'm sorry, by Michael Tite, but an even prettier back pass by Jason Moy.
Jason Moore, that was he. You know, he picked up on that, so that was a nice play by Jason. I thought, you know who? Collectively, nice play. Kevin Lyons did a nice job of kind of
even started in the middle with Josh Morrison Deutsch.
Yep.
Gets it out to Kevin Lyons.
Yep.
You know, boom, out to the side, across, you know, the box. 1-1, and just like that, we've got a new ball game, boys.
Okay, so that was a big goal early on in the half, right? So let's get the next one. Let's keep it going here.
What is the most important goal of any game, boys?
the handball.
No, that would not be true. That is not the most important goal of the game. That was a kind of a, you know, not a mistake, but just a gravity thing. Ball came up and hit Tommy Bukovalis' hand.
Okay, Sir Isaac. Mr. Newton.
Let's keep it going.
Ooh, into the danger zone. Is that Connor Buckley? That's a nice play by Connor. Literally releasing the pressure release valve there. Still giving him, George, a lot of time and space.
Way too much space
That's going to be trouble. That's going to be a foul on
Yeah,
Hopkinton.
that's a good play. Hopkins,
Yeah,
free
you know,
ball.
I like that play for Hopkinton. I mean, you know, make a blow the whistle. You're just going in hard.
Yeah, if he had issued a warning, I would have been disappointed because that was not the proper call.
Ball, it's Connor Buckley. Absolutely getting ridden like a horse.
Metaphor or your analogy? What are we calling that? Ridden like a horse.
Outside.
Can't go down the middle with those balls.
Oh, George, before in the half, I was saying we had possession. We just inadvertently were trying to force it when it wasn't on.
Put pressure. Absolutely no pressure.
Brian Gang.
Come again.
He's been really good in the air all season.
All of those times calling him an airhead at home, it's really paid off.
Never a big fan of that candy.
No, neither was I.
Now, I mean, you being a toffee type of guy.
Yeah, no.
Is it
Airheads,
toffee
no.
or taffy?
It's taffy. Taffy, I think.
Another possible
The build.
opportunity for Westwood.
You got it. Michael Moylan cutting through the middle.
Just keep the ball, go side to side, and let's get another one. Beautiful.
You got to go to that ball if you're Josh Morrison Deutsch.
See, you got to watch the counter because this is what I'm talking about.
Use your body. You've got speed. Use your body.
They'll be fine.
Okay.
Oh, look at Mr. Composed over here on our left hand side.
Yeah, I'll
They'll
tell you.
be
All
fine.
of a sudden, we got you know, Namaste. We got Mr. Zen over here.
They have confidence in your
Come up. That's rocket. That was a beautiful hit.
Well, you know, be honest with you, there's a reason why, right? It's pretty simple. They're thinking that they're going to be able to pop it over Dan. I mean,
Yeah.
especially with that
With
sun
the sun
in
in your eye. Yep.
Looks like they have the wind as well.
Oh, they do, which we didn't take advantage of at all.
Well, I'll tell you. In fact, I think it did us a disservice in the first half
Why do you say that?
because we were playing the balls in, and the wind was just taking every ball that we served up, and it was pushing it towards the keeper. So in effect, we weren't adjusting our game, as you said. Take a little off. That's a bad throw, and again, I just don't know if we teach our players
No,
how to
he
throw.
was just baited in because Michael said pass me the ball, but sometimes you got to say no.
Oh, nice cut. This time you go
Now through, now Tommy, now. Or take it to the hole, whatever you want to do.
I think he might have been trying to go to Josh Morrison Deutsch. I don't know. But he could have dumped it off there. He just tried to...
Pressure the goalie. Why are we not pressuring the goalie? I don't understand. We got to press. Everybody's got to press at the same
I
time.
don't know if they were told not to press, but it looks like
For the counter?
they're keeping the lower line.
Oh, that's a break. There's a break. Pressure, 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 pressure.
Give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a break. Throw a little jingle in there. Hadn't really fluctuated with my mindset right now, Michael.
Tell him.
Here we go. Good break here. Oh, nice job.
Tackle. But we got to get back. Just watch the wide. Watch the through ball. Watch the through ball.
Keep going, Josh. Here we go. One touch.
Oh, so close.
That was nice.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Watch this through ball. We need to not gamble on the back line.
Almost a one touch there by Josh Morrison Deutsch would have set him free. Number 25, their center back, did a really nice job of stepping up. There we go. Bit of a break.
We go, yeah. Collectively, we just go back. Wait, we got to be positive.
We go way back. Too far back.
We put pressure on ourselves, George. Had we gone forward, we would see they allow them to kind of condense in that midfield. Nice, Tommy.
Nice.
Give it back to him.
That has not worked all year.
It's just got to be quicker.
There we go. Now you got some numbers here. You got numbers up front. Serve it in. Yep, Jason Moy going far side. Oh, what a hit. Nice job, Josh Morrison.
Well, I'm sorry, I missed it. Over.
That it's harder to film than people realize. But you were looking at the play. The camera wasn't with you.
Yeah, exactly. Nice tackle.
Step back to the middle. You got
the middle.
All right, middle.
Kevin, got to get to the middle. Get to the middle. Get it to the middle.
You got to come to the ball. I know.
Yeah, they can't play a silent movie here.
Middle. Michael Tedites will control the ball. Actually let it go out of bounds. 24 minutes and 45 seconds to play here. Westwood and Hopkinton in a 1-1 draw. Substitution in, that's going to be Josh Morrison Deutsch coming out. Eamon Doherty coming in. Turnover for Westwood.
Oh, we have to win that ball. You cannot concede that ball.
We're pulling up.
This. I mean, look, you're giving a free shot.
I'll tell you, I just don't know what we're thinking in the center back position. We're just playing soft back there, and it's going to cost us.
It's going to cost us big time.
Nice ball up to Kevin Lyons. See if he serves one up into the box.
He's going to go baseline now.
No, a little too late. Get back.
Chasing. Let's go, boys.
Yeah.
Move it.
It's a ball that's going to stay in. I believe. No, a little too much. So Westwood and Hopkinton 1-1, 23:30 to play.
Knotted at
All knotted up. So a point doesn't really do either of these teams much good. Hopkinton in desperate need of a win. Just getting pushed off the ball. Nice defensive play by.
I mean, the Hillers are
Hopkinton.
clearly a more stout team in terms of physicality.
That ball's going to stay in. That's Jason Moy. Serve it up. Goes 5-hole.
Corner.
And number 25 just steps in, because I've seen enough of this. I'm going to put it out. So it'll be Michael Tiedites will take the far side corner kick.
I don't know. I think we should play it short, because every time even if we put it in into the box, we can't connect on the head ball.
Got an allergy to.
Yeah, an allergy.
Okay, that's into Eamon Doherty. That was not a good play. Well, I think he thought it was going out of bounds and just stopped playing. And there's a lot of wind down there, so it must have just kept it in. Serve it. Who's far side? Oh, two defenders take it away from Jason Moy.
Look, now we're pressing. Nice play by Michael Moylan.
Push it over, not one touch. Yeah, back to him.
Why is that, George? Just to give up the ball?
Use this side. Come this way. Make them chase you.
Listen, we need to net one like now. We need to do.
Well, I think there's a difference, and I talked with my kids about this quite a bit. There is a difference between need and want, Craig.
No, we need.
No, we don't need. We want.
How was that illegal throwing?
Did not even see it.
Did you see it, George? That's
number 2 for us, though.
That can't be. Shane O'Grady in.
Nice job by Shane O'Grady. And that's going to be a throw-in for Westwood. Jason Moy tried to come in, and I'm not sure if they're going to call a foul on that or if it's a throw-in. But Jason Moy got absolutely hammered, so yeah, it's a foul.
How about ask for 10? Thank you.
They're saying to go play the ball to Eamon. Great ball. Great ball.
That's a great ball.
That's calling it offsides.
Oh my God, that was a great ball. You took that one?
Now, if you're offsides on a play where we have a free,
How can that be?
it's either a bad call or it's a bad play by the Westwood players.
Exactly. We'll have an opportunity to look at the camera.
I'm gonna go bad call by the official, because I can't think that our players would put themselves in offside positions on a free.
No, Michael, you gotta go for that ball. You can't just back down.
This is danger play.
Yeah. So look at they're going positive play.
Nice step. Okay, we got a counter here. We got a counter. Let's see. Stavros McLaughlin this side. Make a run, Stavros. You got to come harder than that.
Back in the press instead of opening it up on this side.
Get Stavros wide open on the side. Yeah. Nice ball. Have a go.
Nice ball.
One go.
Oh, who is there?
Nobody.
They only hire the brightest.
No, you know what? I figured you were asking a detailed question, and there was nobody there. Great play. I like the dish off by Bukavalis. Nice, you know, if you're Stavros Mikalakos, nice job. He did his job.
He put a nice ball across, but if he would have taken one more touch and looked up and seen what he had, sometimes it's a little better to take that extra touch. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, nobody right on top of you.
Nobody timed that one perfect.
Nice kick.
No, it's
Brandon steps up. Oof. Okay, put pressure on. Put pressure on. Put pressure.
Eamon, why are you not pressuring him? Please pressure. Or is he told, please don't pressure?
They must be. Yeah, they must be.
All right, boys, better get back on this one.
Oh, that's an illegal throw. He didn't even go over his head. He went like this.
You shot put it?
No, right in front of him. That's you know, his eyes were behind the ball when he started pushing it forward.
So 17 minutes left in the contest. Oh my goodness, this kid can lay it out.
Nice job. Again, they're banking on Daniel being blinded by the light, wrapped up in the middle of the night, in something in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
in the middle of the
exactly.
night.
A blanket or some
Blanket,
type of
yes.
quilt.
Yeah. Cocktail sausage, you know. Oh, nice. There's where you go again. Have a rip. Have a rip. Have a rip. Have a rip. Have a go. Nice defense.
Nutmeg.
Nutmeg. That's a handball.
No, come on. No, you were just giving it up the middle again. I can't go to the middle. Can't.
There we go. Turnover. Turnover Hopkinton. That's an injury to number 8, or number 11, excuse me.
Yeah, but on our possession.
No, it's okay. I mean, it's an injury, so that's not.
Listen, I don't see any type A coming out.
So take a knee and then what? Play on in that case?
Did he take a knee?
No, he didn't take a knee.
Well, then they shouldn't be calling it. Yeah, thanks, George. Because we had advantage.
Ryan Gay.
Stavros, please, you gotta win it.
Stepping up, Patrick Moylan. Nice job. Stavros Mikalakos gets it back to Kevin Zhang. Zhang will get it over to Pillar. Here we go. We got a break here. We got 3 on 4.
No.
Have a go. Have a go. Okay, shot on goal. 14:38 to play. Westwood putting pressure on Hopkinton. 1-1. All knotted up.
Watch the hop, Stavros. Oh, nice. He's trying to be too cordial. I mean, he's got to just take that ball. No, Dan, not across your crease. Oh, we lucked out on that one. That is like... What just happened there?
You know, Brian tried to throw it and hit Stavros in the middle of the back. So we can't...
How does that happen?
You actually throw it and hit the person right in the back. Oh, here we go. Mistake. Mistake.
Good defense.
That's a great defense. Great use of his body. Number 25 for Hopkinton. I believe that's one of their senior captains. That is Philip McCarthy. And again, yes, senior. Here we go.
Nice ball by Shane O'Grady to the outside. There you go, Starbucks. Put it in.
Nice.
Nice. Come on, Brian. Yeah.
Serve it up. Serve it up.
Nice trap.
Nice.
Give it him.
Passes are behind. Better passes.
Westwood putting pressure on. Nice job. Nice header.
1-2s have to be spot on. This is how many games have we played?
Yeah, that's
14 games in, and we can't make a quick 1-2 with feet.
So 12 minutes, 45 seconds to play. Hopkinton will come in with a couple of substitutions. I think the man of the match so far for Hopkinton is number 25, McCarthy, in the back.
No,
Morales.
Step in.
Nice heady play
Yeah,
by
we're letting him. Someone's going to challenge the ball. Don't let him go.
Come on, Westwood!
Watch the cut in. Oh, why? The head.
Instead of heading the
I don't know
ball-
why we don't head the ball.
Instead of heading the ball, we just try to kick it.
Yeah.
Be careful here, guys. Be careful.
That's a corner.
No, it's a goal kick. So yeah, we're lackadaisical, and I just think that's going to cost us. Didn't there, so that's good for Westwood. 1-1 is the score. 11:45 to play. Westwood definitely with the upper hand in the second half of the second half.
Looks like going to make a switch.
Yeah,
Substitution.
That's gonna be a substitution. It's going to be Ryan Lewis is going to come in for Jason Moy on the far side.
Jason Ward's had a solid game today. Set up a game.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Look, that's just like unacceptable. What are we doing?
Okay, so our center backs need to wake up. A little bit of lackadaisical play there, and they've been playing great all season. So I mean, obviously we're just having fun with them here. But yeah, we're working very hard and can't be lackadaisical.
The urgency has got to move the ball. No, that's good.
Good playing by Hopkinton. Here we go. There's a break.
Stick that foot out. Going hard.
Like that. Come out, Dan. Or we need to get on the front foot, gentlemen. We're just begging, just enticing Hopkinton to come in and just.
We're down to 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
And we've got a big throw. Be very careful.
Yeah, McCarthy with a throw in. He's got the wind at his back here.
We don't want to just give them
Corners, nope. Especially when there's nobody behind you. Just trap that ball. And
Was anybody talking?
no, even we weren't. So I don't know if we have to pick
Okay,
up
so
our game.
I'm telling you right now, who's on the? Nice ball.
Nice header. Here comes Michael Tedites coming out of the pack here. Back to McCarthy.
On the pack 10.
Well, that's a nice play. Good foul.
Yeah,
on Hopkins.
okay.
Nice job.
Yeah, we've got Mike Moylan and Josh on the bench right now.
And they're coming in, both of them. Michael Moyle and Josh Morrison-Deutsch will come in. job. Give it in the middle. And that's going to be a corner kick. Oh, they're going to say goal kick. No, that's a corner kick. I will agree with Michael Tedites there. That is the questionable call, but the official was right on top of it, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
But Shane, we can't pass into pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like that pass was like with two people on your own teammate, which is a struggle.
Stavros Mikalakos gets the header. Here comes McCarthy up the middle. Somebody stop the ball.
Don't just boot. I mean, if you get there, nice play. If you get there to get the ball, there's no reason why you can't control the ball. So Michael, I mean, George, that goes against everything we're talking about is just play it to feet, right? And we're playing it in the air. Well, don't overcommit, Brian. There you go, Michael Moylan. Great tracking back.
And I'll tell you, if you remember back to the Millis game, there was a play where Coach Grant took Michael Moylan out of the game because he wasn't getting back, and that's a great example of that paying off. Michael Moylan making the run all the way back, being the last defender.
Oh, here we go. Watch this run. Watch this run.
So 6:20 to play here. 1-1, all knotted up. Boys, any big plans for the weekend? Discussion of the game, we'll just call it that? Yes. Watch tomorrow night. Watch Game 7 of the NLCS. It's in the movie. It's in the movie, I think. Yeah.
Come on, Westwood!
Westwood, we're just afraid. We have been afraid all season to have a hard tackle.
I'll tell you, dodging bullets.
I don't know. I can't. George, I've been preaching this for a long time of how to tackle. You don't dangle your foot in there. You go in hard. It's purely physics. Inertia wins the day.
I'll tell you, we've covered gravity. We've covered inertia, physics. Very cerebral telecast here. So another throw in for McCarthy for Hopkinton. Seems like Bugabala's the only one out there running around. Everyone's just staying home.
That's kind of a hope.
Keep pressure.
I don't let so low probability of happening with these just release balls. You know what I mean? Especially against this Hopkinton team.
4.5 to go though. I mean, again, we're going downhill here. I don't hate that play.
Oh, look at the numbers.
Michael Moylan comes up.
Okay, so beware of the long ball. Let's second defender, third defender. Let's go, because here's
big punt. It's way back.
There you go.
Nice job.
They're just owning the midfield, Hopkinton at this point. Look at it, just letting him.
Nice job. Here we go. Here's a break.
You got. I don't understand. I don't think the energy level. You've got to go so hard. Just that we're going 60% effort. No.
We're struggling right now, and Peter Provolos is going to come in, and hopefully he's going to add a little spark here.
3 minutes left in the game, and we just gave him a corner kick.
So 2:50 to play. See if Westwood can defend here. Everybody marking up.
Oh, he's got a left foot in swing. Watch this. This is left-footed in swing.
That's in.
Back post.
Oh, I say that because it looked so. Yeah, it looked nice.
That was beautiful.
And they win another.
That's a great set play.
That goes in, it counts, right?
That's with, of course.
Yeah, it's a corner kick.
Direct
Yeah.
kick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's where the goalkeeper has to realize that he has to play far post.
Exactly.
Okay, here we go. It's going to be a throw in for Hopkinton.
Why is he not running like the world's gonna end? Yep. We're just a collective across the board, as I mentioned. It's just I don't understand the hustle level. I call it hustle. What do you call it, Mike?
Yeah, hustle's good.
Effort.
Yeah.
That's a nice throw. I mean,
Timeout, maybe, if you're Westwood.
in a corner.
Again, we're going to go the left-footed swing kick here again.
Watch this.
Yeah, he's first one was a practice one. Now he's going to hone it in. Who's far post?
There's nobody.
Nobody on the post. Someone's got to be on the post. That's a little too deep.
It's going to be a dodged bullet
All right, so
again for Westwood. About a minute and a half to play. Let's see if Westwood can put some intensity, get one or two more opportunities.
So Peter Paravos in for Ryan.
Ryan Lewis, yeah. Peter on the wing. Right down the middle. And that's going to be a ball to Peter Paravos. Here we go. Michael Tedites. Have a rip.
No, I'm sorry. I haven't seen a drift here on the camera. My apologies.
That's okay. You know, Ryan going to the far side.
Oh, this guy's gonna have a go at it. Nice tackle.
One touch. Here we go. Give it to him. Oh, that's a ball. Here we go. He gets taken down. Yeah. Oh, how is that a foul?
He's calling a foul coming out. No corner kick, no nothing. Foul coming out.
So the good news is he's not unfamiliar with bad calls. So he's just going to do another one there.
Wow.
So nuts and bolts. We got screwed on that one.
Did you think that was a foul, George?
No, it's a play on. It doesn't matter. They weren't going to get anything out of it anyway, but it's a play on.
There was no need for a call yet. Boys just weren't tired. If anything, he should have run a corner, no?
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't.
Oh my goodness. Oh, now at the middle.
Okay, under. Here we go. One more play. And that's going to be it. So, what could have been, should have been. Westwood, happy to come out of here with a point, but it's a frustrating game on both fronts. If you're Hopkinton, I don't think a point gets you anywhere closer to the tournament. And for Westwood, I think that they left some real opportunity out there on the field.
From the beginning.
From the beginning, yes. Want to give a quick shout out to Westwood Media Center. Our words are not any reflection of them. We get a little fired up from time to time. Melinda Garfield, the executive director, Connor Lynch, Maggie McGinnis, they do a phenomenal job. If you haven't been to 15 Purwall Street, you're missing out. Special shout out to Dedham Savings Bank for sponsoring all of Westwood sports. $5,000 donation for the year allows coverage of a couple of games per sport. We will be back in action on the,
Tuesday?
22nd. Tuesday the 22nd, I believe, or 3rd. Tuesday against Medfield. And that's here at home, correct?
No, it's at Medfield.
It's at Medfield. So
6:30 p.m.
all of the prep work, again, that we did is paying off right about now.
That's going to be Medfield, senior.
Yeah,
They beat us the first 5-0, so we need that game.
indeed. So from Westwood Media Center, again, Play High Field, I'm Mike Gay. We'll see you next time.